So it seems that everybody wants Young Thug tapes now all of a sudden. Let me give you a little bit of shum that was shared real quick.
The Cobb County jail system has officially banned the ability to request any open records when it comes to Young Thugs. And I did ask, well, who requested what? And I pointed to specific audios, and they would not tell me that. But I was trying to figure out how this was happening. But as of yesterday, that has completely changed. Now, I do want to play something from the Young Thug interview with Bank, because Thug actually talked about the calls and the calls being banned. He thought they were banned a minute ago, back when the writer scientist daddy.
When the first few jail calls came out, me and my girl just talking. When those first few jail call came out, my team got in touch with the Cobb County people and stopped all of it, like shut down the whole system. Now you can't go get none of that.
Okay.
So what they tell you? Somebody been had it. They got it back then, and they just waiting to release it.
And that's the key point. Somebody been went and got those calls, and they had to go through it, right?
Here that the reason why this is happening now is because of safety concerns for Young Thug.
So does that mean that if I start putting out more and more and more and more and more and more, that, like, bruh, these tapes are old. They were held back from the public for the interest of young Jeffrey Williams. The issue that nobody seems to be able to rectify is this. Why is it happening, right? I don't know. Maybe the gatekeeper decided to let the gates just flood out because somebody decided they was going to disrespect that gatekeeper in front of big name people, that they were also going to be told, hey, bruh, F you and we don't rock with you and all that stuff months before. And then the day before the tapes actually dropped, there was a little bit of a thing that came out. And lo and behold, one person, Pee Wee Roscoe, decided to get on the internet and disrespect the gatekeeper. Before Pee Wee Roscoe got on the internet and said that crap, there was a Cash App with the gatekeeper that showed everything as far as payment stopping things from being released. Never did the gatekeeper ever ask for a penny or for an interview. Just thought, hey, bro, if I'm rocking with you, I'm going to make sure that y'all straight. Who would have thunk it? You don't triple cross a soul stripper. Shout out EBKJ Bone. So are the tapes going to stop? No, they're not. Can you get them? No. Had that already been in order? Yeah. That whole entire crap that they just try to pull on Breakfast Club, like they got any type of say-so on anything? Nah, they don't. No, they don't. So the next one that's going to drop is going to specifically focus on exoneration from some BS narrative that has been painted against a YSL member who actually did nothing wrong the whole entire time. And the reason why the tape is going to come out is because this person has been lied on so much that half the city was believing a lie that was told. If y'all don't know who that person is, that's going to be YSL Duke. And the reason, once again, is because he got lied on by some people that said he told on Greedy. That never happened. It actually got revealed in trial that, hey, bruh, he never told on Greedy. Then, on top of that, people were talking about his plea deal. Well, there's a difference in his plea deal versus everybody else's. Specifically, the reason that Young Thug was saying all this crap, you know what? We gonna reveal that later on. So y'all just make sure y'all got that bell on. Y'all let me know if y'all want that on the Reloaded channel or y'all want that on the main channel. I don't know. We'll release it later on in the day. But let's do it this way. The reason why the tapes are so relevant and the reason why all of this stuff is making sense, because regardless of what was said in the Big Bank interview, it's not true. These individuals did not know that this man was talking like this, and these individuals did not ever hear about this crap afterwards. That's why you don't see posts coming from these individuals. Wonder why. Now, some people will be on here and say, man, Sadie Nash, let it go, let it go, let it go. And I 100% understand where you guys are coming from. I do. Don't think that I don't get what the heck is going on as far as Young Thug and the tapes and how it looks and all this crap. But I ask y'all this simple question. I ask y'all this simple question. If it were you, would you do the same? And if you lie and say, yeah, I would, then all right, I'll believe you're lying. But if I ask you this simple question, what would have happened if their plan would have succeeded? Then what would have happened as the messaging afterwards? People would have came out, and you may lie and say, no, that's not true. People would have came out and said this, you got exactly what you deserved. That's what they would have said. Oh, you playing in this space right here, bruh. You doing this, you doing that. You got exactly what you deserve. That would have happened. Now, anybody who says differently, you're not telling the truth. Ask the couple of reasons why. Why in that same day was I the first target? Why? City Nash. He said City Nash before he said academics. I thought in this space, academics' name was bigger than mine. Turns out mine was the first one. We gonna get on Eden Ross and we gonna fight. I'm still waiting on that. I'm still waiting on the Aiden Ross boxing match, Pee Wee Rascal. So there's that. But then here's the other part. 6 hours before Pee Wee Rascal made that freaking video, I got a call from somebody from Young Thug's team. I'm not going to give the details of who it was or anything like that and blah, blah, blah and all that stuff. I have my reasons. Once again, I'm going to tell you. If conversations are not public with me and they're in private, I'm not going to air that part out. That's just how I am. There are bloggers right now who trying to go after me and all this crap, and we had conversations in private, and I could drop those messages, it would destroy everything about them. But once again, if it's not public, I won't turn private into public. That's just me, bro. It just is what it is. And I know some of y'all are like, damn, bro, for real, I'm just going to be fair, square, obvious, honest. Now, there are times where certain people may force me to do something, but no, I'm not doing none of that crap. And trust me, there are a lot of messages, but neither here nor there. So when they say that the stuff is going to stop, bro, that cause the ability to access those calls have been stopped. Y'all got to remember, I put the first freaking call out when he was saying, well, we're going to go ahead and drop on him, da-da-da-da-da, and all that stuff. And then academics got the rest of it because I didn't want to deal with it after that. I was just like, you know what? Boom, let me send that to the other person. And that's how that happened. But anybody who's in disagreement of how I handled this, how I'm handling it and all that, I understand. But my viewpoint and standpoint is always going to be this. If you come after me, you cannot be mad at how I react to any of this stuff. I never dissed. I stood on the side of people. I done made people this. I done made people that. I done protected people. But once the setting as protection is gone, that's on you. So it just is what it is. And to be fair, the message that was relayed to Young Thug from Seti Nash was this. 24 hours before the first tape dropped. Hey, bro. He needs to hurry up, get on a couch with somebody who is a therapist and bear it all out. And hey, bro, he even gonna have to shed tears and all this crap. But I've always said, one, he needed to forgive Gunna. Flat out. 2, stop disrespecting all these cats that you used to rock with. It looks bad. 3, give back to those who supported you. I always said Miss Sylvia and Dennis Byron deserved interviews from Young Thug. So when they say, hey, bro, this and that, this and that. And then I said also, too, I got to make sure I put this in there before I forget, that he needs to go on a black platform. And that's why you seen his sister come out and say, it ain't mad because we ain't doing no black platform and all this crap and everything. And it's like, bro, black people are the ones who are supporting you. That's how it starts. It starts with the black support, then it expands, then you get the Hispanic support, then you get the white support, then you're thrust into stardom because your music is transcending. But the other thing that I suggested to Young Thug's team was he has to put out music and stop playing it safe. The Future and Young Thug track was playing it safe. It was. It freaking was. So it is what it is, man. Will I stop when I feel like it? But I understand everybody saying whatever they saying. It's not missed upon me. So I get it for those who are somewhat upset, but I always reverse it and I ask y'all this question. Had their plan worked to shut me down, y'all would have said flat out, that's what you deserve. That's what you get. So I ask you the question. Now that my plan has worked fully, how can you be mad at me? I'm just fighting back. I didn't start it, but I damn sure will finish it. You don't like what I'm saying? I get it. You disagree with this? I get it. But at least try to look at it from my perspective. I'm the person fighting back. I got disrespected 4 freaking times before I fired off a shot to defend myself. So, hey, if you mad at the porcupine, be mad at the animal who try to eat the porcupine. Get it? Don't? All right, whatever. But hey, I'll catch you on the next one. Reloaded.